What is up, everybody? Today, got a real special video for you. We are reviewing the new X Ghosted Plus by Adidas times Marvel. I'm very excited about these. You guys would have seen the unboxing and the hot water trick ones. And yeah, the review. I wanted to get out earlier. I'm sorry I couldn't, but it's here now, so better late than never. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so first we'll start with the contents of the box. So this kind of these cleats technically are limited, but they weren't like super limited. They only came out with the Marvel pack with the Predators and the X's. And so you can see from the box Adidas and the Marvel logo on it. And when you open it, what I like is the box is big enough so you can fit the cleats in. You can put them straight up. You don't have to stack them like this. You can bring them straight up. And what they come with these little boot trees here, which are pretty nice. And here's the right one I'll show you. In there, of course, they have the tissue paper, and they have the bag, which is, I'm dropping everything, which is blue and yellow, which is nice because they used to only release every single bag would be black and white, which is kind of almost lazy from them. So how you take these out is you just come in here and you just pull. Oh, struggling. And the reason why they put these in is because they wanted to show off the vacuum fit of the X's. So when you put them in, all the air gets sucked out and it holds the shape. Now these things could break pretty easily. I mean, this one broke within like the first day. So all I do with this one is I just take this thing out and I just push in here. But it still does the same thing. So yeah, that's the context of the box. I like the box. I think it's pretty nice. I would have maybe liked a different color rather than brown, but I can live with it. The bag's nice too. But enough with that. Let's get into the actual cleats. So, as far as the cleats go, we will start with the upper, and it's pretty thin. It's like the thinnest. It's basically see-through or semi-translucent, and it's called Mirage Skin. On this color where you can't see, but usually there would be like a little thing here that would say Mirage Skin. And basically what it is, it's 3 layers, so it's an engineered mesh layer, and then you have a textile support layer, and then a thin silicone coating right here on the top. And I think the upper is pretty nice. It's relatively soft, but it's not as soft as some of the other stuff you get from other speed boots, like maybe, the Vapors, or the Superflies, or the previous X models. And it does crease a little when you are wearing it, which I don't really like. But, it definitely isn't, like, super soft out of the box. It does take some breaking time. Additionally, we have the tongue, which can stretch, left, right, here, there, everywhere, 4-way stretch. It's pretty good. It makes it getting on pretty easily. And another great thing is it's not like the old X18 and 19 where this thing would crease and have like this little extra material here. So this is pretty nice. And it really helps hold you in. And it gives you that vacuum fit, which basically you put your foot in and all the air gets sucked out. And it makes like this noise or something like that. Super, super nice. And then again here we have the heel counter here. And we got 2 little pods at the back there that are really nice. And the heel super, super thin. Probably the best heel counter we've ever seen from an Adidas speed boot. And it's really nice, really comfortable at the back there. But where the biggest innovation is on these cleats is on the sole. And you can kind of see how it's curved a little. What we have here, we have a Carbotex insert in the sole plate. So if you've ever worn like a track shoe, we get this toe lift. So when we're accelerating, our toe is already lifted a little bit, and it does give you that little extra edge when you're trying to push off and go. But I think it's really nice. It definitely is super aggressive. It's kind of these triangle studs, not really any conical studs. Give you that aggressive look. It's really, really nice, and I think it definitely does make a difference over that first 2 or 3 yards. Once you get into top speed, it doesn't really matter. But when you're trying to accelerate, it does make a difference. As far as the insole goes, it is removable. I like how it looks. It's got like this comic strip design, which is pretty nice. It's just the normal foam on it. Other than that, it's a pretty normal Adidas insole, and yeah, it's a good insole. Nothing really to say there. I think it looks pretty cool. Probably the best part of the cleat. As far as looks go, I think that they released these obviously with the Predator, And, you know, the Predators, Wolverines, these are Cyclops. So we have, you know, the red Adidas stripes that are supposed to look like the eye of Cyclops here. Got the red line on the back here. Similar stuff on the heel counter with the little Cyclops logo. X-Men as well. And I just think they look cool, obviously, with the chrome insole, outsole. I like the comic book page designs with the, you know, Marvel kind of hints here and everywhere. And they just look really, really nice. I think they look probably one of the best colorways in the X's, along with the Falcon ones that they released, I think 2 or 3 months ago. But they haven't really released too many colorways in these, and I think these definitely are at the top there. So, yeah, these are pretty good, but there are some bad stuff about them that I didn't like. So, onto some stuff that I didn't like. First of all, I think the upper wasn't soft enough for me. I think that it could have been a lot softer, and it's definitely not as soft as you would get on the 0.1s. Also, I think like this kind of shape here, how this kind of curves in, it kind of annoys me as well. I don't really like that either. And I think too, when you'll see this when I put them on feet, but this right here, when you have your sock on, it will kind of cause your sock to crease. And unless your sock's like super, super thin, if you kind of wear even like a little thick sock, this thing will push into you, and you can see kind of pictures when players wear them. It makes your sock crease a little, and it causes a little bit of discomfort. I would say these are, I mean, they're relatively comfortable cleats. I mean, they're not like, you know, that comfort level of the Copas or the Predators where they're super comfortable. These are good. They have decent lockdown, which is another thing that I didn't really like. I felt that the lockdown, they feel super tight, and the lockdown was good. I think it's probably the best we've seen in a laceless cleat from Adidas, but you feel like you're missing something without the laces. And basically the reason why I got these is because I wanted to feel that laceless feel and see what they had to offer, and I was a little disappointed by the lockdown. I wish it could have been a little bit better, but other than that, I think there's not really anything wrong about them. As far as sizing goes, for me, I like to wear my cleats almost where my toe is touching, or with almost like a quarter thumb at the end. But with these, I would, if you're someone like me, I think you should probably go up a half a size. But if you like your cleats with a little more room, you could probably just keep them a little the same, because these are super tight. I mean, I probably have like around that much room at the end, which I think still is good. They fit me really well. And when I was breaking these in, I could literally see the stitching of this kind of the tongue here area and other stitches on the imprint of my skin, because that's how tight they were. So it definitely takes something getting used to. If you don't like tight fitting boots, you don't like speed boots, you're not gonna really, I mean, enjoy these too much. But I mean, they're super light. I went from the Preds to these, and I really felt that huge difference. So overall, these are pretty good, and I would probably give them, I would say, you know, 7.5 out of 10. It would be my rating for them. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how they look on feet and kind of talk more about the comfort and how they feel aspect of them. So, first, I think that overall, I don't think that they're the most comfortable, but you do feel very snug, very tight. It's not going to be like a slipper, but it definitely does hold your foot very well. Like I said earlier, I went up a half a size, and you can see I don't really have too much room. I'm almost right at the edge as well. I only have like a half a thumb, and I think that it's super tight, and if I were to go down a half a size, it may get to the point where it was uncomfortable. They do feel pretty springy though. The lockdown is decent. You feel like you can accelerate quickly with that toe raise you can see on the sole plate. It just puts you on your toes a little more, and it gives you that edge when you spring away. Again, also I do like the tongue area as well. I think that this piece kind of right here isn't the best. I think it sometimes can crease up on your sock or cause a little discomfort. You could see it on this side. And another thing is I don't like this little extra material or this kind of extra space that they have in here. And the upper crease is a little bit kind of everywhere. It just kind of bothers me, honestly. It's just a little uncomfortable. Although, the heel counter is super sleek, super light. It locks you in really well, and I do like it. Pretty comfortable. So if you're someone that gets heel blisters, I think you may not have the biggest problem. Outsole feels nice and springy, feels supportive, And overall, I think it's really good. Feels pretty comfortable. Like I said, not the most comfortable. Obviously, my foot shape is I'm not too wide. I'm kind of right in the middle. My arch is kind of the same, not like flat, but not like super arched. I think that if you do have wide feet and you want a speed boot, I don't think these are the best. I would probably personally go for the Ultras, but I don't think they're as bad as something like the Mercurials, where they're super narrow, and if you're a wide-footed player, you cannot fit into them. But I think these, if you have wide feet, you can make them work. But then again, there are better options out there. I think they do look pretty nice. I like how they look on feet. I think that on the field, they'll stand out. I just think that they just look super elegant, super sleek, and yeah, overall, I really like them. I think they're pretty comfortable, and they give you that nice laceless feel that you're looking for, and they definitely lock you in pretty good, and you feel pretty springy as well. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Comment what you want to see next time. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of these. And, yeah, just tell me what you guys want to see next time. Please share this video with anyone that you think will like it. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.